Hello, Lindsay Dawn. It's so good to be with you on this 23rd day of January. I can't believe January is flying by so fast, but we're committed here. We're dedicated. We're loyal to pop on here to provide some beautiful guided meditation of the heart from our Thursday Global Activation Rainbow Heart Coherence Day. And this is the day where we send rainbow light out from the heart chakra um, into our world and in around the world actually. And so there's thousands of other people doing this today, and it's just such an honor to have Lindsay Dawn, who aspire to inspire her beautiful company that she does such beautiful work with heart coherence and beyond. But would love to have you take us through another guided meditation of the heart. Talk a little bit about what's going on in the background with you. And
Yeah.
then, as you are taking us into the meditation, then I will go right into a transmission and share what's coming through for our audience today. One of the things that Lindsay and I were talking about before we popped on is how how our nervous systems are literally just they're just shaking, and they're taking on a lot of the frequencies and vibrations and energy that's coming in from the collective. And so the more that we can do these guided meditations and transmissions, the more that we settle the nervous system into a coherent state so that we can navigate through with greater ease, harmony, and peace as the opposite is happening and swirling around us. So,
Mhm.
thank you, Lindsay, for making this co-creative collaboration together every Thursday. And let's dive in.
Yeah, it's really a pleasure to be here. Sorry, my dog she hears the truck outside, just making sure she has it going on. So, just to share a little bit about me, that I am in Oklahoma and I do heart coherent meditation and retreats and really just working with community and starting to bring heart into the community as well as the meditation and different techniques that we can use, just like Lisa was mentioning, different tools and techniques that we can use during this time of a lot of different transition that's going on in our energy bodies, in our personal emotional worlds, and the changes that we're all experiencing at this time. And so behind me, you can't see it all the way, but I have an EE Cube system that is from the Energy Enhancement Systems and from Unified Healing Network. And what the EE Cube does is it puts off scalar waves, which are invisible waves that actually go and they speak to the cells, the cellular structures in your body, and actually charge the cells. And there's code that comes across the screen that has different colors that's really speaking to that visual color spectrum aspect as well as to the DNA structure. So it sounds kind of complicated, but really it's actually very simple. It really truly is just going and speaking to your DNA and charging the cellular structure. And
Hmm.
when our cellular structure is charged, it allows the body to then be in an optimal state to where it can do what it's supposed to, and that it has the energy to perform. And you can visit my center that I have here in Bartlesville, or there's other Unified centers if you go to Unified. So
Yeah. And you know
that's
what I
just a little
found?
bit about that.
Yeah, Lindsay, sorry, I didn't mean to pop in there, but I just wanted to share my experience with the EES system that I go to here in California. And every time I go in for the 2 hour session, I'm always feeling like, well, I'm a scientist at heart. Okay.
Mhm.
I went to college to be a biology and botany major. Um, but it just is part of my DNA as this science. And I always feel like the mitochondria of the cell and is really taking on a different frequency and energy. And that is the essence of cell regeneration is the
Mhm.
mitochondria. And so it really goes deep into the cellular composition and renews that regeneration of the cells. So we're big fans of this for sure. And I don't have a cue, but yet I go to the center
Mhm.
that's near me. And there are centers all over now. So thank you for bringing that energy into our guided meditation today because since we had quite a lengthy conversation before we jumped on here, and I feel completely different by just being in that field that you are broadcasting through the waves. So thank you for bringing that forth today.
Beautiful. Thanks for sharing that. And so today, as we come into this coherent meditation together, we're going to do some focus on grounding because, especially when our emotional centers or our minds or our bodies feel this different movement of energy that's going on, or the light codes that we're receiving, there's different practices. And I was really feeling the importance of grounding today, especially, and remembering to continue to ground when you're feeling scattered or that, and connect with nature. And so Lisa and I, before we hopped on, we were talking about the tree and the power of connecting with nature and, putting your body, your spine up against the tree and just noticing as you shut your eyes and put your hand on your heart, just noticing what you feel as you are receiving this flow of energy from the tree. And so we're
Mhm.
going to go into the meditation and we're going to become one with the tree and deepen our root and then open it and I'll then move on to the opening of the crown chakra. So I would just encourage you to get comfortable. You can place your feet on the ground, or if you'd like, you can do this laying down, just finding a comfortable position. And I invite you to go ahead and just shut your eyes and place your hands on your heart. In the stillness of the breath, breathing in, noticing the inflow of the breath as it comes into the heart center, and as you exhale, the fall of your chest. First, beginning to just tune ourselves in, bringing ourselves in to the heart, bringing the focus from the outer world to within our core, our center. Breathing just a little bit slower and deeper than usual. And you can even put your tongue up on the roof of your mouth while you're doing this breathing as we're creating this beautiful reset to our nervous system, allowing it to come into this more relaxed, calm, and centered state. And we're bringing in this beautiful energy of gratitude today that we can always find something to find appreciation or gratitude for in our world, in our lives, even amidst all of the different things that are going on within our nation or our personal lives. That just giving gratitude even for this moment together in this meditation, gratitude for creator connection, for whatever's speaking to your heart in this moment. Just allowing that feeling, that connection of gratitude to grow and to bring into the heart with each in-breath. Allowing yourself to fully feel and experience the flow through the opening of your heart. Seeing that gratitude as it flows into the body, transforming the cells in your body with this beautiful energy, this coherent energy. Seeing a lot of green energy, almost like butterflies floating in, flying in with the in-breath. And now we connect with our grounding cord. And if this is the first time that you've ever connected with your grounding cord, you can just imagine a cord that is about 3 inches to the width of your hips wide. Think of it like a root for your tree as we are going to connect with the beautiful energy of tree today. And as you're breathing in, your heart is the core, it's the strength of the tree. And with each inhale, you see these roots and this cord that we have attached to the bottom of your body, your root chakra, or you can, if you aren't familiar with chakras, just the bottom of your spine. And seeing that grounding cord, just like the roots of the tree, deepening and growing through the darkness, the moisture of the soil. With each in breath, seeing your root, your cord connect deeper into the earth, remembering that the roots are growing in the dark, but they are where the strength of the tree is that keeps it grounded in the light. And just seeing that grounding cord continue just to go all the way down, down through the rocks, through all the layering of the earth, until it connects with the very center of the earth, Mother Gaia. Looping back up, just noticing how the body feels as you've established this more secure grounding in the body and in your energetic field. Savoring the beauty of the silence and the senses, the connection that's going on within your body. creating that rainbow bridge. As we anchor our energy into the earth, from all of the different locations around the world. Thank you. And Lisa, please.
Mhm. And what the guides are saying at this moment is that this grounding that we just experienced, the frequency and energy of strength and trust and being held by the roots that you have just sent into the core of Mother Gaia, that there is strength in the darkness. There is trust in the darkness, that the roots will expand through the nutrients and whatever is needed at that core of the earth. And as you feel that sensation, those frequencies of emotions and feelings of strength and trust, nutritious feeding of those roots, wherever those roots are gathering, for the security and the stability to stand strong in the winds, the storms, the swirling and twirling of what is happening around us, and to feel and center into the heart now and feel the branches coming upward out of the heart. That's what the guides were showing. It's like you're grounded now. Feel into the light that is being received by the branches in the upper chakras. And what they are asking us to focus on today is as you feel those branches sprouting out or just leaping out of your heart, out into the light, and to gather that light frequency that feeds the soul, is to really connect with the stars, the sun, the moon, this light that is so nourishing to us. We couldn't live without it. And these branches just branching out and signaling out to the star systems that you connect with, the planets that you connect with, the power of our beautiful star sun, and allowing that light just to flow through the branches and anchor into the core of your heart while you're feeling that strength, trust, and stability and security in the root system. Such a beautiful alchemy of light and dark, holding into the essence of the soul and the beautiful heart intuitive intelligence system that we run on as a human being. And just sit and feel into this beautiful visual, feel, sense, and visualize your branches all lighting up from the core of your heart, reaching for the stars, the sun, the moon, the planets, gaining that beautiful energy and frequency that fuels the soul while you're remaining grounded into the core of Mother Gaia. And you're going to feel this steadiness and stability through the spinal cord, knowing that you are resetting through light and dark simultaneously, with the tree spirits supporting you in every single way. They are active, they are real, they are providing us resources that we can tap into to create this beautiful, coherent soul wisdom wave of love and light that you are. Feeling confident, brave, courageous, and radiating that light from the heart's core every single day. as you receive the nourishment from above and from earth below to radiate within. So thank you, dear tree spirits, for guiding us through this beautiful meditation today and receiving light and grounding into the dark with the trust and confidence and courage to move forward, no matter what we face in the coming hour, actually, and in the days ahead. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are forever grateful. And so it is. Oh.
Mm. Mm. It's really amazing how profoundly different that you feel after taking, what, 10 minutes to just fully deepen and create that connection.
Oh, I just got chills. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Whenever you get chills, that is just a validation. All your higher self, your guides, your soul, your heart is just saying yes, yes, yes.
Mhm.
Well, thank you so much, Lindsay Dawn. It's always such a pleasure, and what a wonderful experience. I hope that what we demonstrate together is what you can find a partner, a collective, a group that you can co-create and collaborate with in this manner because we're not here to do this alone. And
Mhm.
so I just appreciate our co-creative collaborative relationship and look forward to coming on next week and see what comes through for us. So many, many
Oh, me
blessings.
too. Me too. And just to note that Lisa has a Patreon community that she does amazing meditations and guidance that comes through that is specific to the Patreon community. And I just wanted to give a shout out about that because it's really
Oh.
amazing and it always comes through the messages or your transmissions. They always come through at the perfect time when we need it. And so I just wanted to give gratitude and also just let others know about the Patreon community because it's doesn't cost much and it's really a wonderful perk of being in the inner leader community.
Thank you, Lindsay, for referring to that because I've been guided and I shared with Lindsay ahead of time to um, create the spiritual toolbox in our Patreon community, and all kinds of ideas and tools and resources are coming through, and so that Patreon community is going to be receiving the the ingredients or the components of the spiritual toolbox to help us navigate through this time. And so I appreciate that because that is really a way to support the inner leader movement and your inner leader to shine and radiate through as we move through this world. So thank you, thank you.
Wonderful.
Okay,
Thank you so
much
much
love.
for having me today and see you next week.
Okay, take care. Bye bye.
Namaste.